Team South Africa won their first medal of the Paris Paralympics thanks to Mpumelelo Mhlongo's victory in the men's 100-metre T44 sprint last night. Mhlongo clocked 11.12 seconds to see off leg pressure and secure the Paralympic gold. He joins us now from Paris. Firstly, a massive congratulations. Welcome to Newzroom Afrika once again.
Thanks, Vaylen. Thank you to you and your listeners. Thank you for having me.
Was it ever in doubt, because you are a two-time world champion, you're also the world record holder and the Paralympic record holder?
Nothing is ever guaranteed in life, Vaylen. It's about who's the best person on the day. Yes, we've never been beaten, but there's a first for everything. Just fortunately, it wasn't to be this time around, so that we could bring back that first medal for South Africa.
Can you maybe take us through the race and what happened getting into the blocks? Because you humbly say that nothing is guaranteed. How much nerves did you feel getting into the blocks and then bursting out and being able to hold off the challenge? Which, I mean, if we look at the finishing times now, it seemed like it was, it wasn't that much of a close, it wasn't so close for your competitors.
Honestly, at first there was no real challenge or pressure on me. My coach said, we've been planning. It's both coaches, it's their plan. My only job is to go execute it, and I've been doing that at training, and they're very happy with my progress. But it was only when I came out and I just heard my long go. I was like, I look up and I was like, who's shouting for me? I'm like, why are the French shouting for me when there's a Frenchman in my race? And then, I switch off. I'm like, okay, the Frenchman comes on, the crowd goes wild and Stade de France. And then again, like the camera pans to me and I can hear the announcer, world record holder, Paralympic Games record holder. And then the crowd goes again, Mhlongo. And then I was like, this is a lot of pressure. Moment, I think I was, lost and truly humbled at the love that the people of France were showing. And then when I got out, I was a bit lost in the first couple of steps. But when I noticed that the Cuban was catching, that's when I woke up and I said, you better run, otherwise they will catch you. And we ran to the line for our country.
How much was the fact that you knew that this was going to be your last major championships? How much of that pressure was also on you?
I don't think it's ever something we put pressure on ourselves. We said it's the last Paralympic Games only because we want to think year to year from here on. The 4-year cycle is a lot of investment. It's a lot of time away from home. And a lot of sacrifice that goes into having most people say balanced life, but I'd say a huge imbalance in the proportions of having two professions and trying to live, a life of being a really loving husband. So if anything, that was weight off my shoulders, because if it goes badly, well, so be it. But we've represented our country and we'll do everything with pride.
So you're not going to be retiring just yet?
Not yet. So we've said it's a year-to-year decision from here on. We're just not committing to any 4-year cycle without any big realization of what that might mean for the future.
Before the Paralympic Games, there was a beautiful piece that was put together where your mom explained how she decided on Mpumelelo, which means success, and just about when you run, how you also want to help other people understand the ability of young children that are born with physical disabilities. How much of this victory is also just another statement to say to youngsters and to parents that they should build up their children despite whether or not they're born with a physical disability?
I think, Vaylen, it's for us, at least as a training team, as my family that has really put in the time, effort and love into the sport. It's exactly that, the lasting legacy we want to leave. And it's anyone, whether you're a child, whether you're old, living with or without a disability, is that as South Africans, we all have this latent potential that is sitting there just waiting to be harvested. So you just need to find what you love, what gives you, joy, that recharges you on a daily basis, and pursue that one step at a time. And hopefully, one day that will lead you to either representing your community or just representing your family. And for some of us, the ultimate privilege of representing the country at a global stage. And if that's what we can walk away with, that change only starts with one. It's one decision, one parent, one teacher somewhere. And we all have a duty to ensuring that our country is on the world map, thriving and not just surviving.
Every time you speak about winning or winning a medal, setting a record, you always say we. Who is this we?
We is all of us, Vaylen. Obviously the old African proverb of it takes a village. I've got so many people, from my uncles, my aunts, friends that I've met along the way, coaches that invested in me long before I was ever a Paralympian. Just the people of South Africa, the people we meet that are just sport fanatics, who pour their love and support in trying to see us be the best version of ourselves on the global stage. That's the we. The we is all those who just take the time and love to show that they are invested in the journey that we take.
And how will you be celebrating this Paralympic gold medal?
Vaylen, I don't think there's any real time to celebrate, but it sits here, it's sitting nice and close to my heart at this moment, and then we put it away and we focus on these 2 events to come and try execute to the best of our ability, and show the crowd and the people at home another show and a great spectacle of sporting capability and ability.
Mpumelelo Mhlongo, thank you very much for chatting to us here on Newzroom Afrika. Congratulations once again. Enjoy the victory, and it's started. The medals are now coming in. Lizanne Katia also winning a bronze medal for the country at the Paralympic Games. And there's still more finals to look forward to where South Africa will be represented. That's how we conclude your sports in this hour. I'll have more sport for you on News at Prime.